All right, pro wrestling fans, it's time for this tag team match between Tyson Thompson and Junior Morales going against, well, come on.
The Association, the Hangman Dalton Frost, and of course, the mastermind behind it all, Vinny Massaro, the hardest hitting, most brutal, vicious man in all pro wrestling, in my opinion, of course.
And he is known as the nice guy, the innovator here in all pro wrestling. But we're going to start off with Tyson Thompson and the big man, the Hangman from Cold County, Texas, Dalton Frost.
That's right, the Dalton Frost being here in all pro wrestling for quite some time and showing just the brutal force that's behind him. People like Dalton Frost like people like Vinny Massaro, and that's why they like each other and wrestle as a team here at APW.
You're exactly right, Matthew Thiel. Two of the hardest hitting competitors here in all pro wrestling decided to get together and join and form the Association, and they have been running roughshod over all pro wrestling ever since the day they formed.
Now, if I will say, even I can be known as a nice guy as well. Junior Morales, winner of the Pick the Winner Battle Royal. That means that Junior Morales has run through everybody here in all pro wrestling and defeated them. And of course, Tyson Thompson, like I said earlier, is an APW boot camp graduate, which means he is no slouch in that ring.
Exactly, and right now he's got Dalton Frost where he wants him with his shoulders on the mat. Frost able to get the shoulder up there in time, but now he rolls Thompson over for a 2 count. But Thompson still with top control there. He's got that headlock cinched in.
Able to fight off that pin attempt, that third pin attempt.
But Frost has him back to a vertical base, and ooh, a nice shot to the ribs with that forearm, shoots him off, but grabs him.
Dalton Frost is going to wrestle his match, and he's going to do what he wants when he wants to do it.
Well, he's got him in that same side headlock Thompson had him in. Oh, but Thompson with a nice counter drops him down to the mat and looks like he's going to go for a submission here early on.
And you see there, Dalton Frost uncharacteristically trying to crawl away there. That shows how much respect that he has for Tyson Thompson in that ring, knowing how dangerous he could be.
Well, Thompson trying to get it back over into his corner where Morales can make the tag, and the Latin Dragon does just that. And now we'll see what the fiery young former rookie, has to show here in all pro wrestling.
He's using his size to his advantage. You can see that Dalton Frost has the weight advantage, has the height advantage. So you saw there Junior with the pin attempt, but Junior able to knock out Dalton Frost's legs from under him.
And he's able to get a quick 2 count. And don't forget, folks, coming up October 16th, our biggest show of the year, All Pro Wrestling Halloween Hell, right here in the All Pro Wrestling Garage. It's always a barn burner. It's always going to be excitement.
Go to allprowrestling.com for more information as it becomes available.
Well, the Latin Dragon in control sends Frost hard into the turnbuckle, bouncing off the ropes, and a big clothesline takes him down. Cover, 1, 2, and no.
Did you see the watchful gaze that Junior Morales had on Vinny Massaro, showing that he knows exactly what Vinny Massaro is capable of?
And Vinny noticed it, and that's exactly why he did not come into the ring. And now a nice drop toe hold. Frost has taken a lot of abuse on his face and in his neck region.
Surprisingly enough, Junior Morales able to use his Dalton Frost's own momentum against him, and then bringing in the powerhouse here of Tyson Thompson.
Thompson, Mama said knock him out, and, well, here he goes. He's getting ready to shoot him off the ropes, but the big man counters. Looking for a side slam when it connects. Frost rolling to the cover. 1, 2, and no. A little bit of a lackadaisical cover. I think if he had hooked the leg there, he might have gotten the 3 count.
Absolutely, and if he had a manager of my caliber in his corner, I might have been able to tell him that.
That was a little arrogant, wasn't it?
Matthew Thiel, greatest mind in professional wrestling. It's not a fact. It is a fact.
Well, Frost makes the tag to the nice guy, and now we'll see what Vinny Massaro has to say after everything that Thompson and Junior Morales did. What a vicious chop in the corner.
My favorite thing about Vinny Massaro is the look that he has on his face. Look at him. Look at how he doesn't care. Look at how he doesn't even see people like Tyson Thompson and Junior Morales as a threat to him.
And did you notice that? How quickly the momentum of this match just changed?
Vinny Massaro came in, did his job, and brought back in Dalton Frost.
And now the big man from Cold County, Texas, who formerly for a very long time was undefeated here in All Pro Wrestling, is now going to take control. Big power slam, drops the arm right across the throat, and now another forearm across the throat. Cover 1, 2, Junior Morales in to break it up.
Definitely saving the match, in my opinion.
The association in control here in this matchup.
As he lasts 5 minutes.
Dalton Frost tagging in Vinny Massaro, bringing back in the innovator to do more damage on the Tyson Thompson.
And now Massaro, with a blatant disrespect of the rules, choking Tyson Thompson right there in the turnbuckle.
When you are a wrestler the caliber of Vinny Massaro, you blatantly violate the rules, so you have the opportunity to do choking even longer, John Roberts. Come on, let's use the old noodle here.
But if you're caught by the official, which I used to be one, you're going to lose the match right away.
You have to the count of 5, and Vinny Massaro is well aware of that.
Oh, but Thompson, 1, 2, and no, Massaro able to kick out there.
And Tyson Thompson eats a forearm for his troubles. Did you see that? Oh! Tyson Thompson might be out cold.
And Vinny Massaro, just like that, takes control once again. Goes to tag in Frost. Frost puts the boot up.
Tyson Thompson eats the boot. Dalton Frost back in.
And now the Hangman's going to take over. It seems almost like a level of one-upsmanship. A games of one-upsmanship is going on in this ring between Massaro and Dalton Frost.
Vinny Massaro and Dalton Frost both consider themselves the heaviest hitters in APW. I'm not surprised. Could it be a friendly rivalry? Could it be an angry rivalry? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to the pair of these backstage like I have with the rest of the APW roster.
And quite frankly, I wouldn't blame you if you tried to avoid them.
It's not an avoidance. Okay, fine. I am avoiding them. It's true.
Well, Massaro going to whip him off. Thompson this time with the counter. Charging forward, but Massaro gets the boot up just in time. Thompson picks him up with his own counter.
Can he control him?
Throws him forward and a gutbuster right across the knee.
Oh, did you see the strength of Tyson Thompson? He almost lost Vinny Massaro, but was able to dig in deep, hold him back onto the ropes, get that control, and plan the next attack there with the knee right to the gut.
Let's take a look at this one more time. As you see Massaro coming down right across the knee of Thompson. Both men down. Tags are made. In comes Frost. In comes Morales.
Morales up to the top rope.
Frost didn't see him. Big missile drop kick takes down the Hangman. And now Junior's firing up.
Hurricane Rana there.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana by the Latin Dragon. Knocks Massaro off the ring apron.
That could be a mistake. You do not want to make Vinny Massaro an angry man.
Taking a moment to talk to the fans. Could it cost him? Looks like it's going to. Frost changes direction, gets him on the top rope. And now Morales flying off, looking for that tornado DDT. Beautifully countered by the Hangman.
Ducking the clothesline. And a huge bulldog by Junior Morales. If he can get the cover on this, this might be it.
Hooks that tree trunk-like leg to in. That close to the 3 count, and what an upset that would have been for Thompson and Morales.
Again, Junior Morales going after Vinny. I mean, I understand why he's doing this, but all he's doing is making Vinny more and more angry.
Oh, and the Hangman from Cold County, Texas. Good night, Irene. That could be the match right there. Tags in Massaro.
Tagging in Massaro to get a measure of revenge on Junior Morales over his antics during this match. Going for a pump handle slam here, it seems. Morales trying to fight it out, but he gets a back chop for it.
Those hurt. Oh! A pump handle pile driver. 2,
And
3.
that is it. Vinny Massaro, Dalton Frost, the association getting the victory over APW Bootcamp graduate Tyson Thompson and Junior Morales.
8 minutes and 54 seconds. The nice guy, Vinny Massaro. The Texas big man, Dalton Frost. The association.
What is going on here? look at this. I like this. I like this, John Roberts. After the match showing Tyson Thompson, the rookie here in APW, exactly who the veterans are.
Well, the match is over. The match is over, and Massaro and Frost are taking it to this young tag team. Thompson just got dropped on his head. He has not moved since being dropped on his head.
And now Dalton Frost and Vinny Massaro trapping Junior Morales in the corner.
I really am fearing for Tyson Thompson right now. He has not moved aside from getting hit in the head. once again by the Hangman.
Hey man, when you get into the ring with athletes the caliber of Vinny Massaro and Dalton Frost, this is what you get.
And Massaro with a big knee right to the face of the Latin Dragon.
Absolutely beautiful. Showing the APW locker room and all of the fans of APW exactly what the association is all about.
Well, this young tag team showing a lot of heart in this match. Unable to quite get it done, and now they're having to pay for standing up to the association.
I'm just watching in glee. Watching in glee here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are your winners. The association, the Hangman from Cold County, Texas.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Well, I thought we were going to go to a commercial break there for a second, but
Dalton Frost seems to be done. Dalton Frost telling Vinny Massaro that they might have gone too far this time.
Well, according to Vinny, there is no such thing as too far. And I think Dalton Frost just found that out.
Vinny Massaro turning on his partner, Dalton Frost. I guess nobody stands up to Vinny Massaro.
Absolutely nobody. He's not called the nice guy and the innovator for nothing, for lack of a better word.
Are you telling me that nickname, the nice guy, is sarcastic?
Matt Thiel, you didn't know that?
Matthew Thiel, I'll get that right. But let's pay attention here. Dalton Frost trying to fight back against Vinny Massaro. Remember, Dalton Frost is no slouch. He's not going to put up for this.
Looking for that big lariat. And receives a discus elbow that just leveled him. Knocked him out, and he is out cold.
Nobody gets up from that. Vinny Massaro standing tall over his now former partner, it would seem. Let's take a look at what just happened here.
Well, it looked like they had come to an agreement and that they had both crossed the line, but as we were saying to Massaro, there's no such thing as going too far, and Dalton Frost found that out in the center of the APW ring.
Now it's only a matter of time, John Roberts, before both of these men face one-on-one in this ring, and I personally cannot wait to see what they do to each other.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's main event. Dylan Drake is going to go one-on-one with the boss, Derek Sanders. And that's coming up next.
And, of course, it's for the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship. The boss, Derek Sanders, the champion, defending against Dylan Drake, the former champion.
That's right.
See you in a bit.